this entire afternoon. Only time will tell as we head in to this semi-final. It's EG taking on Chaos, and we're starting here on Overpass. And already a fast play in through mid. Ethan up close, getting stuck in. Cirque with a double as well. And the pistol delivers from the get-go. It's Ethan and Cirque lighting up the scoreboard. EG onto 1.
All right, GG go next. Grand final. But yeah, for EG, right, like now with Liquid gone in the bracket, now with Triumph in the final, obviously I think EG were going to be feeling good facing on Liquid anyway. That's what Tarek said they wanted to see. Stewie as well wanted to face on EG. And that series was competitive in a BO5 when we had it back in Cologne. It went all 5, if you remember. So EG, now that they know Triumph are already waiting there, they're going to feel even better about, you know, going into this game. Because in theory, this game should be harder than what the grand final would be. In theory. So, yeah, EG know it's, if anything, free real estate. Let's see if they can take it. Because right now, I don't want to put Chaos down. They got some incredible players, and Zepp is showing us who, how, and why with the Deagle. Finding that pick in mid. Tarek, he couldn't get away. He wanted to get the M4, but chased down by Marky. And 2 guns, 2 lives lost on that top site. Chaos speeded up into A.
Jonesy up close it long. Bomb there. They're going 5 deep on the A site. Jonesy can't land the Deagle shots. It's going to be Stan and Ethan to keep this one close until now, where everything just goes awry on a second's notice. Pivoting on a dime. Chaos pick up a second round, and we are in for a game now.
Yes.
What did you say again? GG go next.
Who said that? Harry?
No, that wasn't me.
Wasn't you, Harry?
That was
Harry?
you, Hugo. You said that.
Quiet.
You guys okay?
No, dude. There's a lot of tension ever since the stats were brought up.
Dude.
A lot of tension when you
feel
start
bad
talking about them big old stats.
I do like how Hugo did say, there's no way you're going to get in between us. We're teammates and brothers and blood. And it's like, all right.
I'm like a pirate now, am I?
Arr. Nice shots from Marky, showing why he deserves to be in Na'Vi.
He really does, man. And we can only hope, right? But that's what we're all looking forward to. Yeah. John G down here through the lower tunnels. He didn't make the cut for Na'Vi. And you can see why. Deeged out the round, but Marky, of course. Na'Vi star in with a double. Tarek gonna deeg Zepper out of the round. Oh, Cirque though, dropping Vanity, and with it, that bomb. Now problems emerging. Marky and Leaf left in a 2-on-3, but the bomb under enemy control. And Tarek not looking the wrong way there. Now, they did know that both players were moving in from the ramp. And now there's a chance for Chaos to find this second. Stanislaw, though. Big deeg on Stan the man.
Cirque's pushing long as well. He's going to back up. That's probably the safe play. Give the bomb away. Stan's cut off a B rotate, so it's either through spawn right now for Marky, or he's got to go towards A into Cirque. He's going to go for the former, backing up towards the T ramp. 29 seconds. It's got to be a quick play, and Stan's already ahead of the curve. He's heard the rotate. Oh dear, this is going to be very late for Marky. With Stan already in position, this surely should be his round. Marky needs an unstoppable entry into this B-bomb site. But the CZ, fast and furious, moving in, caught on the jump. And Stan takes the round. EG up to 2. They force right back in with the Deagles.
Oof.
Typing in the chat, maybe a timeout. We don't really know just yet.
Or just friendly banter. Stan. He really has been good individually as of late. So more of that as we get into round number 4. Chaos buying in, giving the Force Buy Wars another try.
Looking to run long fast, and Cirque is here, posted up with the M4, but they're a little deeper than he was ready for. He's going to make his retreat, but it's not easy. It's not free. Jonji is here, tagging him down. Cirque might be dead in the water. They know that he's in this position, and so Zepper going to be the man to get rid of him. Marky with a big kill onto Stanislaw. And that leaves Tarek and Breezy in a 2-on-5. This was the force buy back into it for Chaos, and the results have been great thus far.
He is free, and Chaos, I'd like this rotate back down. get the picks on A, they force the upper rotations, and they drop down into the depths below where EG have no one positioned. Breezy watching long. There were many players up there earlier, and that's why EG is still gambling, but they've yet to hear or see anything to confirm or deny. Breezy with a jump sees nothing, and now the penny begins to drop, but so does the bomb on this site.
Well, it's just a save, isn't it? No real chance to play back into this one for EG. Now, something that we said a lot during 100 Thieves' last dance, if you remember, was that a team with nothing left to lose is a team that you should be scared of. And maybe that's something that rings true for Chaos here, right? Like, obviously, these are just reports, but when was the last time these reports were ever wrong as well?
There is that.
You know, so it's a lot to lean on that side of it. If that is the case for Chaos, if these guys want to stay in CS, I think it's important that they make a good impression. And at the same time, the pressure from like the organizational side of it is kind of relieved a little here.
Well, that's something you've got to put on the back burner for a semi, right? Like there's no way you should walk into this game wondering about what will happen in the outcome if it win or lose.
Yeah.
You have to take it round by round.
Full focus.
Frag by frag.
Oh, Force Buy Wars are well and truly underway, EG with a pistol win, and no one with back-to-back rounds since at that point. Chaos armed well. EG still got 3 rifles. Chaos going faster towards that B bomb site, but they're lining up double nades for the boost spot by the looks of things. No one here. 2 lower. EG have crunched mid once again. This will give them a very fast flank, but Chaos, talk of fast, they're already in the site. They're running through the smokes. Junji checking Monster with a double on his plate, but Stan flicking back with the deagle, and now he's on his own. Marky catches him from short, and that's B crumbling under the clasp, rather, of Chaos. 4 on 3. EG going to give it a look in. Oh, Breezy needs that to make the retake happen, and now it can.
It can, and it could, but does that mean it should? EG set up in Heaven and Water. They flash out the Heaven player, and leaping in is Tariq. They lose Cirque, but Tariq's still here. Marky having a drop down to deal with him, and this is not a simple round, but Marky doubling up. Looking to take away even more. It's Zeppa to put the 3rd on the board for Chaos, and it is going to be Chaos winning out these Force Buy Wars that we were just talking about, and Eco going to have to come through now for EG. And Chaos up to a nice little lead. Or at least it should be. You know, I mean, I say that, having seen USP rounds get picked up today, there is a bit of hesitance on the idea.
It's possible.
Are they going to burst out mid? There's a flash from Stan. Vanity's blind. He runs into the toilet smoke. Oh, and he gets lost in it. Still alive, but not for long. Stan shoots him through, and luckily he was just a lurk on his own in mid as B is again taken by Chaos. Vanity the probe, and right now Chaos should have this round under lock and key. Tariq could kill a planter. Do they know he's out? He's trapped in the molly, burning. Marky deals with him, shots to Heaven, and the plant can come through for it. They're going to try and play aggro. Leaf's in a great position for this post plant. Could go even further if he wants. Stan gives Cirque the Mac 10. That makes sense. Cirque wants to make money for the orb. Every kill is $600 with the SMG. But he should be dead. So no money made. Just Stan from Heaven doing some more damage. Dinks are good for the round in the hand of Chaos.
4-2. And I quote the famous...
No.
You go B. Byron of Brightonshire.
Hi.
And the quote reads this. Start quotation. GG, go next. End quotation, dash, or hyphen. You go B. Byron.
It's a robot talking right there.
Yes, it is me.
Only playful banter for now. EG's first full gun round. Keep that in mind. Got the nades again. I like the idea, but again, EG, triple A, they're just waiting for the mid aggro. Fast execute. I love these plays from Chaos. Quick into the lower side. Breezy's only good for one. Even though the flank is quick, it's going to get smoked off by Marky. It's a massive smoke, and he had the bomb. He could have got trapped there, and EG now can't stop him. They might have to stop themselves from considering this retake, and in fact, save their weapons for a rainy day.
Now, if EG were like really sound guys, what they could do is just let Chaos have this one in a convincing 2-0, and then hopefully secure these fine gents their futures. And then they're forever indebted to you, Stan.
Would you do that, Harry?
No. No, never. And that's the problem. These guys all like winning a little too much. Hunt doesn't come through, so EG at least get away with these 3 weapons.
Yep, but Chaos get away with the round. And on that note, starting to shape up nicely here for a T-sided showing of Chaos. This is their map pick. Inferno to follow, Nuke thereafter.
Yeah, they're really setting a precedent with these heavy, hard, early B plays on this T side. And so will EG continue to triple mid? No. Finally, they send lower rotations down. I say rotations, just out of spawn. And then they do. EG finally don't get Delta B play. Funny that. The mind games are already well and truly paying off for Chaos as they set up in connector, but Ethan's out on short and he's killed the first player through the door.
Look at the push.
Off. And even Tarek coming in on a T-spawn flank. Vanity was just here, he also just left. And so now EG are flanking Chaos's commitment into this B bomb site. Breezy could get dunked right about now. Oh, that falls short, he falls off the edge. The nade doesn't go, only one of them works. Here's the molly on barrels anyway. Tarek ready to pounce, ready to strike, but Vanity turns around at the right time. There's still another player there. Is he ready for Cirque?
Surely not, right? Yeah, no one's considering that second man on the flank. Cirque rubbing his hands together. The thought of reaping the reward of this wrap round.
Oh, they're going up, are they?
If they do, Cirque is going to be one sad puppy, man. Look at this. Oh, the timing. Oh, the timing. And actually, they crunch in from short, and now Cirque's flank does give the results over, dropping the bomb on its venture up through the con stairs. If Chaos were even a second earlier, they get away with that. And yeah, they might have lost those 2 short players that hung around behind, but at least the bomb would have gotten away. It gets dropped, it falls out the connector, and Cirque is given a second chance on his flank to put up those kills and lock in a third.
Yeah, that's a nice little timed crunch there from EG into short. But hey, let's just say they didn't do that and Chaos get up con. Cirque's info is going to be so quick. Even though EG would have to rotate loud, it'd be very obvious that was an A play. But some nice timed flanking going on. EG back to mid control with 3. Oh, stand in the connector through the smoke.
Reasonable.
Saw a barrel, and he takes everything. Man advantage, and EG, this is a great call, backing up, giving all the room to Chaos. They haven't had to properly play an A execute, and to do so, they still got to get past Cirque, who's in the toilet. Not for long either. No AWP yet. Vanity's got his, though. Jonji's moved up through a smoke. Tarek on the other side with Cirque to bait them in.
Tarek falls off the rat angle. Waits on the other side of the smoke. Jonji, opposite, mirroring him. Jonji seems to be aware that something fishy's going on. Now Tarek, turn for a flash, pops through, does not expect Jonji to be ready.
Cirque sees nothing. There's 3 there. Spots one, but the AWP posts up as he moves out. That's unfortunate. 3 on 4. This A commitment looking likely. Oh, Ethan with the spray. Only good for 1. Leaf is low, and Breezy finishes the job. But up on the truck is another man named Jonji. 2 on 1. And Stan from the flank has no kit.
Jonji with some important kills in this round. And now it's him and Vanity left to see the 2v1 through. Stanislaw, as mentioned, he's given us a lot of great games as of late for EG, but this clutch is a very big ask, right? The bomb planted up on truck, both players rotating a dumpster to watch it. And for Stan, that is like worst case scenario. Now he can Molotov the top of dumpster to deny a peek from here. but he's spending a lot of time clearing out long, clearing toilets. He's worried that they've wrapped behind him. That molly goes to waste, and Vanity goes swinging in. Chaos on to 6, and a lot of it on the back of the quick AWP work from Vanity and Jonji with the entries.
Well, this is all going according to plan for EG. They're just laying a trap. They do like to play their T sides, and that's really where this is all stemming from, I think. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, that was a 5-on-4 though. They back up into A. It's the aggro flash onto Tarek. He doesn't check close, and all kind of starts falling apart after that one. Chaos have been really good at manipulating EG on which sites they're stacking, and this is another example of that. 4 players in middle for EG. Chaos outside of B. Vanity hears the nades, and he was deep in playground. He didn't make the call to just commit. They could have just taken B right there. It smoked at the monster, which is why they hesitated. But if they did, that might have just been a free sight. Instead, they're throwing nades. But again, Vanity heard 4 nades mid, or at least around that number. So yeah, it's not going to be enough players on B to have a boost. And now, yeah, EG have rotated in, but Chaos should be ready for that. Bit of a stack in the water. Full execute, or at least a molly getting lined up. Nothing else. It's going to push Cirque. And Chaos just wait patiently. They know it's Nico. Vanity's clearing out A. He's read this rotate down lower. Fake onto B. Here come the nades. And here comes the empty A site. Vanity knows everything. He could just full flank. But I mean, they're going around the world. EG, they start mid. They go back to A. They go B. They push B. Now they're coming in through T-spawn. So everywhere. Oh. And now Chaos know.
Marky, here's all the footsteps coming his way. Drops the molly. Bye-bye. Into the A site. And a USP 5v5, 4v5 retake thanks to the infamous Marky. Oh, another.
Stack him up.
Can he get any more? This is an RV tryout tape. Marky senses that there's more kills to be had. There's more fun to be found in this round. Oh, Vanity. Oh, they're all going long. They're all running into the USPs. There's a dink. The leaf, quick. Trades back in, and it's Marky with 4 up against the Eco. 7 on the board for Chaos. This Overpass game off to a great start for them. And not really showing any signs of slowing down yet.
Yeah, they're on a fast track here to win the half, but I've got to ask, you know, for both of you, what is that comfortable scoreline for them? I mean, it is EG on the other side. Surely they're going to have some weird tricks up their sleeve.
Well, I think a lot of the kind of scoreline that you're looking for depends on if they can keep up this spot they're in right now in terms of being in charge of the money in such a big way. Like, we're seeing another AWP on Cirque, and it's got no utility behind it. I haven't really got to see it all too much. And so if they're able to keep winning these and keep bringing the forces out, they can look good, but it's not looking likely. That AWP finding huge impact here when it's finally in the hands of Cirque.
Yeah.
And so at this point in time, you know, I think you'd be happy with like 8 rounds. 8 rounds.
For Chaos.
Yeah.
Well, it won't be this one. That AWP goes berserk down on the B-bomb site for Cirque. And EG only had a couple of big gun rounds in this game as well, right? They had to save on one of them. Force by Wars didn't favor them, so it gave Chaos a bit of a lead, but now the guns are out. Now the first AWP for Cirque is firing off. It's putting up results, and yeah, let's see how EG continue in the CT side. Their recent results on Overpass have been dire. They beat Triumph on it. They lost to both EU teams of NIP and OG. They also lost to Furia at New York. So I'm a little worried if they don't, you know, make this half feasible. Make this half close. Stand back to Con, blowing up the door. It's already gone. And the nade hits Marky. Chaos have been throwing util towards his B site round after round. Tarek is going to get caught by Vanity. That's been a consistent fight. The Vanity has won on these mid flanks for Tarek. It's a big kill to find. He's got Bomb alone in mid right now. His team is just holding B, knowing that if EG jump spot, if they get that info, they might read into, it's a heavy B play. But that's not the case. Vanity going alone and the players coming up connector eventually. Tarek never saw the bomb as well. So it's not info that EG have. They leave Cirque alone on the top site. It's got a lot to do with them coming up connector. Vanity's going to flash them out. Oh, great timing.
Yeah, they're already in. Cirque getting spammed. Pressure's on now for Cirque. First man gone up close. That's the bomb dropped. And he hears them wrapping round, but Leaf gets the better of him. Charging up into this A site is Leaf, and he's just not missing a beat, is he? It's all onto Ethan. And in the 1v4, he might think this B site is a safe space to go and save, but Jonji, waiting in the wings, wants to take it all away. Oh, here's it. Jonji, here's the footsteps. Let's Ethan get by at first. He's directing Marky to keep an eye on the cross. They don't see him yet, and Marky's just looked away. They've actually given the timing here, but Jonji's got it all under control. Jonji's the smart man. And there's the 8 on the board for Chaos, and I think anything else at this point is a huge bonus, right? The fact that there you win that round immediately after EG get there first is absolutely huge as well, because look at what it's done to the money. You've kept them in that spot, even though they get the 1-round victory.
Yeah, it might even be tempting to force it. We'll see if EG do it. Cirque could AWP with Kevlar, some pistol players, some rifles, be a bit of a mess. And so 1 eco might be needed, but as said, that loss just not there. Reset round.
Stan not happy with how this is going thus far.
No, it's not clean by any means. Chaos have had a really good game plan in this T side, just manipulating those rotates, forcing EG to stack incorrect bomb sites. Vanity shutting down every flank. And this time he opens around. Man, Tarek is getting beat by Vanity right now. 5-on-4, and it gets worse.
Scout on Cirque. Is it the saving grace? I'm not entirely sure. A little bit of damage done on a breeze with the grenade. This looks like an A play through and through. Long. Gonna be that point of contact. Oh, well.
Okay.
Reasonable.
Quite the exchange.
Here's that Scout. Cirque's seen the bomb. He's got a grenade. He can finish the job with that if he places it well. They're already up on the close wall, though. Oh, Stan turns around. They're right there. Leaf got an entry out long as well. Oh, it could have been so much done there for EG. If Stan gets that kill, stays in toilet, Cirque gets the nade in. Maybe, but maybes don't matter in a 1-on-4.
No, they don't. Breeze on 51 HP with a deagle. Just hoping. Sitting, waiting, wishing someone would push him. He might just get that.
Oh,
the timings. Yet again, timing playing into the game. Combo strike, 9-4. You think, okay, well, Evil Geniuses certainly could go for a timeout at this point. Probably behoove them to collect their things. The timing is just impeccable almost.
Oh, scary mid-fight. And you don't want to stay there forever without Con as well. You know you can get pushed up from the stairwell. Marky eats a grenade. Or some spam. Boost up. Oh, does Leaf know that they're still on it? Stands waiting, and Leaf taps him out. That's so good. Oh, dear. He saw something. He knew. Now it's into B. Good flashes. Blind Zepper back. Keep Chaos caught as they don't want to commit here. Jonji will. No one else. Can he sell this fake? All he needs is one before he dies. But the flash is good. Ethan could swing. Oh, team-whited and slowed down on his approach. He will eventually get that kill, but he cleans out B. That gives time for Cirque to rotate back up with this AWP on the A site. Is that realization going to come? Is the penny going to drop? Or will Chaos get A in time?
Cirque's already on his way. He's going to get to bank as they're getting out the toilet. This is a little bit awkward for Cirque, who now calls for the rotate back. However, the site's already overrun. They even double smoke in the dumpster. They really don't want Tarek getting through. Bomb plant found. The ruse works wonders. Jonji might have sacrificed himself for the good of the team. But it's given over this 4-on-4 in the post plant. They all fall back toilet side. This is a nice boost to give you a bit of an off-angled peek onto the truck.
Got a smoke kit.
Let's see if that can accomplish anything. Smoke on the bomb. Chaos, they need to deny it, but there's so many crosshairs looking back at them. Someone needs to get Breezy off the bomb. Damage done, but the kill just hasn't come in. And even though they all get mopped up by Leaf right at the very end, it's still an EG round. And that one, okay, EG get it, and they get to 5. But the fact that you kill everyone once that defuse comes in is huge for Chaos to potentially 10-5 this half. Like, they already had great money. And by removing everyone on the EG side, they were fully invested. So the money they get for winning that round is barely enough to put a buy together.
And no orb, 1 M4, no kit. And that was a winning solution to them picking up that last round. So scary stuff. Nades in mid are a little late. Oh, they might get Zappa. He stalled, but he still gets past, so nothing. Down to Longo, Chaos, and down to Bigo, EG. They've crunched B short. They've realized it's clear, but Chaos have completely bypassed this. What a perfect call on round 15. No one even knows for EG. No one's even considering it. They're like, B's really quiet, and guess why? A is lost. Oh, that molly does miss, but Leaf runs right through, no fear. Team damage is lower than the molly would do to your opponent, so he only takes 20. Here come the rotates, no kit again. It's a retake 5-on-5.
Oh, the attention. Pulled onto Leaf and then Marquee strikes. All 3 remaining players for EG coming through long and toilets, and Jonji's already heard the first 2. Zerg deleted through the smoke. That 10-5 half looking inevitable unless Breezy and Tarek can deliver something incredible. There's the double up from Breezy. That's given them a chance. Tarek only has an MP9, so he might need to get fed to the wolves here. But yeah, the time is gone, and with no kits in play, they're playing for kills at this point in time, and Leaf's trying to deny them even that privilege. There's 10 on the board for Chaos. Double digits locked in on their map pick. And they're looking good in this bout versus EG. Can Chaos do it? Can they go 1-0 up in the series? You're gonna have to join us in just a moment to find out.
Of my mind, trying to find a story to believe. And I've been getting sick of how I'm spending all my time, searching for a way to find relief. And I can stay inside, go to sleep, but I feel like I need to let go. And I can spin a web of any story that I like, but tonight I wanna make a masterpiece. Stepped out looking like a small fire, half glass and filled with desire. Head down, but I know I can't deny it. Life is fun when you're a liar. That I've been told, I'm gonna paint a new reality. It doesn't take a lot to turn a person into gold. Yeah, I've been getting good at alchemy. And you can stay inside in the dark, but without it you never let go. And when you're done with hiding and you wanna have control, you and I can find a perfect fantasy. Stepped out looking like a small fire, fire. Half glass and filled with desire. Head down, but no, I can't deny it. Life is fun when you're a liar.
They said you're in good hands. They said everything was going to be A-okay and just fine. But for Evil Geniuses right now, it's not. Not Triumph. Chaos are triumphantly showing up here.
Are you calling the upset? Is it fresh in the memory trace?
It is. Honestly, it was a little too real last night. It went by a little too fast.
Yeah, and even that took 3 maps. So where will this one go? I think Inferno is a lock-in for EG. However, Overpass ends up, but this is a really, really good start for Chaos. It could be a competitive series. After all, EG though, T-side, what can they show us? They need a big comeback here. Flashes into middle, they're waiting. Does Leaf called it to be rushed? No one's seen anything. It's a full mid stack for Chaos. They have a Heaven player in Marky, that's it. So flash to mid. And Chaos not falling for the fact that they see nothing in middle and over-rotating as many maybe would. EG are just hanging on outside of B. If they eventually commit there, free real estate. But Chaos playing retake, they're prepared for that fact. Marky has a flash with his kit. So what do we got here? EG crawling through connector, coming up the stairs into this dastardly mid setup. Nice peek. Leaf catching Tarek. Breezy here with a pistol as well. We know he's so good, and he swapped out to a USP. Not the gun you want to give him as B gets taken by EG. Smokes land. Marky can't see much from Heaven right now. He might be able to stop this bomb with a quick tap. But no, Sug makes it in, and Breezy has that cover. Marky doesn't want to die with a kit in a 4-on-4. The retake is on. The bomb plant cancelled for one reason or another, but Ethan gets boosted into Heaven as the plant comes in. That's a big shot for Vanity. Sug stuck at the site, stand on burst for some reason. And dear, oh dear, it's Chaos finding another.
The burst fire, never known to let anyone down. I'm just kidding. The burst there and the burst on the FAMAS is absolute garbage. Hello, Valve. Trace here. Please fix.
$200 pistol. They don't want to make it too good.
Yeah, you're right.
Can't make the same case for the FAMAS, but that's fine.
I think, and I could be, maybe I'm just remembering it wrong here.
Yeah.
We've seen people use the burst and get 2 kills out of 3 bullets.
Oh yeah, there's been some
which is wild.
There's been some crazy burst moments. Like no one ever thinks about the burst moments that go wrong, and boy, there are a lot of them.
Yeah. As
we just saw. EG falling to a retake setup on the empty B bomb site. Desperate force by AK and Galil with pistols. How long they go. John G's here. Vanity scooting mid.
Oh man. Trying to get these AKs in the fight. They know they can do a ton of damage on the Chaos with them.
Oh,
Cirque finds Jonesy. Jonesy not down, not out. Does back up. I just pressed. I pressed the button I wasn't supposed to press right there. Vanity inside the site with the scout. And look at Evil Genius just waiting it out. They're playing the long game here. Cirque takes a shot from the scout. Almost takes another one.
Yeah, he darts out there with the AK. Might want to give it. Actually, I say, no, Stan has no armor. Ethan's also low, so Cirque may as well hang on. Dear, this is scary for EG. With everyone ready on this A side right now, there's 3 here. No reason to be lower. No noise been made. The re-aggression coming through at 30 seconds.
Oh boy.
Crunch time, baby. Even if EG get out long and take this side, they're not going to be ready for double short. Cirque might even die, but that's a big kill. Does he know there's another man around the corner? It's Jonji. Cirque, no spam, no spray. Through the smoke they go. Vanity with a tag somehow. Breezy taking a bullet. Jonji on this big flank. Hasn't seen Cirque swapping sides in the toilet. Standing middle. Bomb plant on the truck. Cirque is dead. Breezy can't trade. Jonji holding on to this position with his life, and they're already sticking the bomb. They have so much cover. There's no one that can stop them. Stands too late. It's not for him. He may as well die.
Peace.
And that he will do. 12 to Chaos, and they get rid of the force buy with ease.
Man, oh man, dude, Chaos.
They're doing it.
It certainly looks like it, right? At least here on Overpass, it feels like EG aren't even really in it. And, you know, that's the thing. Like, we kind of figured, looking at how EG have been on this map as of late, how Chaos have looked, that this one might go their way. But I think, you know, regardless of if you thought that was the case, you were maybe expecting more to come of EG here, right? Like, Chaos have been besting them at every turn thus far. We finally have another little investment to come through, but it is just 4 Galils and an AK with next to no utility behind it. EG are very aggressively purchasing into this game. And is that going to come back to haunt them?
What up now, Chaos Esports Club? This one's going pretty well. The reforce in for EG. Smells desperation. Cirque's blinded by his teammate, and Zeppa just peeks him out of connector there. Oh dear. Cracks are starting to show, but Zeppa does get caught trying to run away. So there's a trade. There's a scout tag for Vanity. 2-2 right now are Chaos. EG dropping B. Marky hears it. Backing up. Oh, the spam. Bomb dropped as well.
Having a blinder of a game, isn't he? Breezy gets up A and he's secured this foothold, but there is Jonji putting him down, and suddenly Tarek and Ethan, they don't even have a clear sight to rotate into anymore. Vanity with this scout. Why does he even need an AWP? He's putting up so much damage, it's worth it.
Shoot him twice, lol.
Lol. Well, there's no lull in the action for Chaos. Running the board, running the map of Overpass. EG all but silent at this point.
This was awkward. I don't know what Stan was flashing, just popping his team out mid. And yes, frustration for Cirque. I would feel the same way.
Cheers, Stan.
Thanks, Stan.
Thank you.
Not usually mistakes that we see from EG there, but they're going to come at a cost. 13-5 could be a clean sweep on Overpass. Chaos ready for the B rush. They smoke monster, they flash a fight, leaf sprays. Oh, good pop flash back for EG, but it's Molly. No one can go. Nade could be juicy. And oh.
Does do a good bit of damage on the Breeze, but here comes the hit. They're going to try to barrel through the smoke, and it doesn't start well. It might not end well either. The lineup for Marky. Knocking him down. Muy caliente. Very well done.
Oh, dude, Na'Vi, man, they made a great choice.
Is it something that, like, if we keep saying it, it wills itself into it?
That's
the angle we're going with, right?
Now, it's a long con, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
If you say something enough, if you put the idea out there enough, it's probably going to happen.
Like Trump in the election.
If history's taught us anything, right?
Yeah.
It's just you will it into existence by refusing to drop it. You just keep pursuing it.
Well, he did lose the election, and I don't think that Navi's going to be picking up Marky anytime soon.
Big Mark, though. He's coming in with the AK. Zeppa's pushed Con. Everyone's loose for Chaos. Look at them. They're just fighting. They just want this out. Over. Done with. Tarek won't let it happen. Jonji's deep on long, and he catches Breezy with nades out. Again, Chaos trading it back. Smoke has a gap, and so Stan will try and exploit as Jonji attempts to escape.
Run.
Oh, run! He gets out. Last time he was here, he was pinched by mid, by Cirque, but this time the toilet is smoked, so he just runs it.
Bye.
See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. And at 14-5, fair enough.
EG looking lost. It's back towards B. They weren't able to deal with Jonji. They really wanted that trade that would have left them in a 4-on-3, that would have put pressure on for Chaos to rotate bodies up into this A site. And now, right, they've got Jonji holding aggro at short. He doesn't see anything. And that long smoke does keep Vanity interested, but he's at least available for a fast rotate into this B site. That flash, if it gets anyone shooting for EG, that would trigger rotations, but instead they discount Monster. No noise made, and now the push coming in. Marky's got to put on a show, but he's been giving us a great game so far. Marky on with the double. Oh, just gets out of there past Tarek and baits him into Vanity, and it's left on to Stan, the man who's caught from short. 15 on the board for Chaos. And EG trailing by such a margin. This is looking dead to right for the Chaos guys.
And even sitting where we are right now, 15-5, 10 round disparity. For Evil Geniuses, you would expect a little bit more showing here, which is going to raise a lot of questions going into the second map.
Yeah, like, even though Inferno is such a good EG map and one that they brutalize Chaos on when they do take them on that one, like, this is crazy dominant. This is just EG looking sleepy at this point. Getting caught, throwing nades, team flashes. And, like, don't get me wrong, Chaos, this is a great game from them. It's not just EG, you know, dropping the ball. It's Chaos throwing it right in their face. And no fear. Nothing to lose. Vanity with the orb. Flashed out. Blind shot. Won't connect. Can't escape. Oh, Jonji saves his life. Vanity should be dead. Finally, vengeance is swift. And Breezy kills Jonji into connector. So EG taking A, but everyone is here.
Well, Ethan opping. That's what we've been brought to. And Leaf playing in the truck, drops the bomb.
Oh, Breezy, man. What a guy. He just slaps Chaos back. But against 15, can you really believe?
I mean, it's a long shot, Hugo.
Yeah.
Let's see how it pans. Or plans.
What's the plan, Stan?
That's a great question, Stan. What is the plan, man?
Well, Tita maybe from Peter as EG wobble. Nice shot for Vanity. Not the kill, but a tag will do. Gets out with his life this time around. Con cleared. Zeppa here. Let's push B short. Stan's holding B on his own. Bombing connector. It's going to end B as well, so Zeppa gets out of there as well, very early. He's just running rotations back and forth, doesn't know where to go. He's back in the right place. EG with the execute, surely. Jonji and Vanity still on that top site. Here come the smokes. They're going to go back up con. Nice little fake play here for EG. Stan looking to sell it with the late flashes as well. No one's gone in, though. And with close positions, Leaf confirms it's all a ruse. Jonji in the toilet's gone soon. And now it's Vanity on the site alone.
Oh, tag to Tarek. He was already low, but he's still alive. Second time around. Vanity gonna do it, trying to deny the plant, sneaking out though, and there's the long peek to rid us of him. Zeppa putting on a bit of a show on this wrap round through the connector. And with Zeppa and Marky still standing, there might be a chance here for Chaos. A long wrap in from Breezy all the way back through the toilets. And he might just flush Zeppa away as well, but not before he's dealt with Ethan. Breezy needs this kill, and there it is, down to the 1v1. Marky, no kit, can't get on the bomb, gets caught swapping out and trying to retrieve the kit at long as well. And so it's Breezy with 3 to put 7 on the board for EG.
It's got to be terrifying, man. It's coming down to the wire on map point as well. Scary stuff. Vanity's orb. Yeah, I don't know how that tag through the truck only does like 10 damage. He hits 3 shots and gets 1 kill in that round. But not the end of the world. He's still got 8 more opportunities to close out this map. EG fast B. Other looks at things. No one here but Marky on an eco. Pushed mid or Chaos. It's like the first half all over again. Vanity.
Uh-oh. Bye-bye, Breezy. Bye-bye. Gets knifed by Vanity, and Vanity's out of there. Just kidding. He's flashing Zephyr in with a USP.
Woo!
Oh, well, nothing really came of it, but still, knife kill for Vanity. Gets him out the round with an AK. And a chance to bring the AWP out as a result of the knife kill. So actually has pretty big implications, right? Outside of just being a knife, which, you know, is always cool. It's always annoying as well if you're EG. Vanity can drop this AK into play. That's going to allow someone else to get even more armor. And he gets an AWP. I saw Jonji there buy a CZ. I wonder if Chaos, for whatever reason, were planning to partial buy here, and that looks to be the case. They could have fully invested. They would have been lacking utility on a few players, right? And so I think at this point, they're just playing around the idea of, well, you know, we have a lot of rounds left before they're even close, so let's just do it with everything. Vanity with this hero AK getting stuck in mid, but also gets bogged down by Breezy.
Vanity full send. Okay. Jonji waits up close. CZ is a popular choice. And, well, that one's not going to ring out too loud. Chaos still sitting on 15, so close. Yet seemingly so far. Don't expect them to grab this round, but when they do get these weapons back in their hands, and it has been their ball game up to this point, so I'm saying there's a chance, Harry and Hugo. I'm saying there's a chance.
That's what we're here for, Trace.
And what's that again?
A chance.
Oh. You guys did win the caster challenge, okay? And we got you here. Real proud of you, by the way. I think you've done a pretty okay job.
Yeah, mediocre at best.
C's get degrees, and that is one thing that I hope to never bestow upon my child that I may have someday.
That's one way of putting it. EG, they're going to put it right in the A site. Plant down on the ground, and Chaos RB. So.
Yes, indeed. Smoke's blooming. I'm planning. This is an Evil Geniuses round, and that's what we're looking at. Hugo looking at me all kind of sideways right now. Don't really like that. But we'll take it. If you're Chaos, you've been sitting on 15 for so long, this somehow goes to OT and then you lose it. Talk about a backbreaker, a heartbreaker, and everything in between going into the second map.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think it's important to remember though, right, that like in this round, Chaos, they were playing for like a very, very healthy investment in the next. They were never destined to take this one over the line. It was more just to see what they can do, see what they can get away with. And now this is the round that they were building towards. This is the round where they were looking to bring the heat.
Man, I know that feeling all too well.
Yeah, you get team flashed by Trace and you die.
Well, I don't normally react like that when I team flash you guys.
No,
it's more of like a sinister smile and like a little bit of
Yahoo!
Yeah. Woohoo! I've just team flashed my team! Woohoo!
That Mickey Mouse and Mario in the same voice.
Well, they are
Mario.
very distantly.
Oh, here it comes.
Five-man boost, sir, getting up there. Will the train ruin it? Will the train ruin it? Not today. Cirque plucks Leaf out of thin air.
What's the gamer move for Chaos after that, right? You often see players aggress. They know the boost is going on, and so they want to take control. But Vanity's still AWPing mid, won't push in too deep. They're ready for a B play with a third rotation, thanks to Leaf's death. So Marky is, Jonji is here in heaven. Marky's on the site. Not much util for Chaos. This is a big buy, and EG are scraping it by. Fast out Monster with a flash. Zephyr dodged it, but he does get traded. Double peek into the pit, and Marky does some damage. Tarek's dink. Breeze is in, but he's getting sprayed. Where from? Who knows? Who even cares? Jonji's here instead, but put down. It's down to Vanity with a missed shot on the AWP. Ooh. Everyone's tagged. So is he. The grenade puts him on 2. This bomb could hightail to A, but Stan's close on the corner. Vanity's running, and Stan just goes for the bomb plant.
Yeah, 2 HP. And actually, Evil Genius is very low as well. Facing up against an op, you'd like to think, like, okay, maybe we could just push this guy and close it. But being how low you are, You could just whip out the pistol and then pistol whip you. So we see Evil Geniuses finally get up to double digits. This was a 10-5 first half. Chaos on their way to check into Heartbreak Hotel. I just wish CSGO Hub would recognize the team flash as a stat. Like,
yeah, because they say you're in the top 1% of flashbang users. And yeah, if that includes teammates, yeah, you probably are Trace.
real blind. All my kill assist for the other team.
Okay, now this is scary. This is actually sort of scary. 5 in a row for EG. Against 15, it's always a nice, you know, thing to lean on if you're Chaos, but you don't want to topple over. Not backwards, not after finding such a dominant game. As a 15-5 is now closing as EG get double digits. Leave hiding in the darkness.
Yeah, you need a response here. You need to make it very impactful. You just need one round to close it out.
It's that easy, huh?
It's just one round.
Oh boy.
But Marky showing us why. Meanwhile, Breeze having a good go. Cirque up to this point. Not in this matchup, so to say. Also giving it a go.
Yeah. Breezy was really getting EG rounds at the end of their T side by just hard entering. Other than that, it was a pretty dire CT side. Scary scenes. Got our resident Russell down on the sidelines. What's the weather looking like?
Well, you know, Hugo, it's looking good. Bit of a downpour for the EG right now as they're getting a lot of rounds on the board. But other than that, it's nice and warm still down here on the sidelines.
Nice.
I'm feeling good, Hugo. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Harry.
Wow, man. That was a really good little ad-lib bit.
Wow, guys.
See how good
I'm
that was?
blown away.
You see how good that was?
That actually
You
won us the
almost
caster
missed it.
challenge, that one.
You almost missed it. Right, man. For
Close
Chaos,
your ears and you miss it.
I'm still not worried yet, right? The reason being is that all it takes is one flash in the pan bit of brilliance from someone like Marky. And honestly, I think losing Leaf early on, round prior, that's a huge scalp to find if you're EG. And so, you know, that's a bit unfortunate. And that's how a lot of this has gone so far for Chaos. It's been the case that, you know, they found themselves having to like back-to-back eco and then into a partial buy to make sure that they had enough money. And then in the round that they'd saved for, in the round that they'd prepped for, they lose a man early on to the 5-player boost. So that sucks. It really does. And you still got time to turn this around with more full buys coming. These little gimmicks can't come through forever for EG. This round, though, will be another partial investment from the Chaos side. And so this is a good chance that EG find 11.
Here we go. Deep smoke. Cirque getting tagged up, getting hurt. Nice no scope from Vanity.
Stacked.
Oh dear, Breezy and Tarek now realizing just how dire this is, but they get it down to a 2-on-3. The bomb, though, is throwing itself into the water, and even though they deal with Zeppa, it's left to Tarek, who just holds on. 11 on the board for EG, and Tarek with the double in the 1v2. He needed them, and he needed them fast, and he puts them both up. My word. All right, 11 on the board. Things are getting a bit more exciting. This game's getting a bit more mobile now.
Crikey, 5B for Chaos, and they get damn close to closing it. Could have been the eco win. Vanity with a no-scope. Again, a tag off the AWP without the kill. Oh, it's gotta hurt.
Those were our fan cams, and they did feature Spoderman with his aviators on. Make sure you stop in there and say hello to him. Because right now, Chaos on a gun round, a much-needed gun round, and also a much-needed chance at closing the door, ending the opportunity for Evil Geniuses to claw this one back to overtime.
They're shooting webs out their fingers, all right. They're slowing this one right down with the util. Molly and Connector keeps Tarek back. John G is there, though. He's going to get cleared, surely. Tarek flashing high, though. Jonji's now ready. The blind, it comes through. Tarek with the double clear. Thank goodness Jonji was flashed, so that might have been his kill. Instead, it is EG with a man up. Flashed out Con. Vanity on long with that AWP. Needs to have a blinding round to save Chaos from the brink of defeat. Oh, the lineup for Vanity. Bomb on the ground. Zerg hit as well. Vanity with the pistol out, and he can't kill him. He can't finish the job. 3-on-3, and the fast rotator here. Chaos are going to crush him in middle. They're not waiting around, and that is it. 16-11.